Hey man, let's jump right into it.
Whoa! Call the cops!
Presente, todo el mundo
Oh
dirá,
man,
Leito, ya vas a llegar a tu final.
Lionel, man.
Espero que siente, que tenga, que Dios esté presente el día que yo esté fuera de este mundo y puedan lograr ganarme por Dios.
Okay, enough. From courtroom chaos to political downfalls, this year has been nothing but short of dramatic. Let's dive into the wildest moments that had us talking in 2024. RJ.
Yeah, man. 2024 was a crazy year, full of crash outs. I believe that I didn't even know the word crash out in 2023, to be honest. Maybe it was used. I never understood it, but now, I mean, 2024 has been a year full of crash out worthy content. So much so, KR, that for the first time ever, we are doing a Christmas crash out special. Well, yes,
We've been
two.
doing so many. We've been doing so many shows. You forgot about the first one. So you go watch it. Last year we did a crash out show as well. We did
Well,
only one topic though. That was
well,
Will Smith and his. And
that's true. That's true. Well, to me, that wasn't a crash. So yeah, that wasn't like a crash out special. That was like
that
a
is
crash
true.
out
That is true.
documentary. Well, actually, this year we have two. Actually, I have this one, and on
Yes,
Thursday we're dropping the celebrity crash out episode. And there's a
that's gonna
common
be
thread,
crazy.
guys. There's a common thread, and that's that actions have consequences. Whether it's you know you crash out, you get emotional, whether it's rage, hubris, sometimes it's even smelly things, man. So we'll get into it in a we're gonna get into it in a bit. Before we do that, however, we want to thank you for being here. Thank you for your support in 2024. And for those of you for the day one, the day ones out there, thank you for being here. Remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Check us out on our other socials. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification icon so you stay up to date when we drop new videos. KR, let's start the crash out episode. And we're gonna and of course, this is gonna be, just want to say this as well. We've covered all of the stories, if not all, almost all, but I believe it's
Oh yeah.
all of the stories this year. So this is like our Grammys. Let's call it our Grammys. Yes.
Hey,
We'll
people, don't
start.
steal our idea. They're gonna steal our idea, RJ. I
Yeah,
already
they
know
will.
they're gonna steal the idea.
Yeah, they will. And we're gonna start care, I believe, with a smelly situation.
Before we go to the smelly situation, let's start with what is a crash out. In today's episode, unlike any other, we're taking a break from our usual format to reflect on, like RJ said, the most bizarre, unforgettable crash outs in 2024. But of course, the question is, what if is a crash out? If you're wondering, so I had to look it up in Urban Dictionary. It's not an official dictionary because there's some crazy stuff on there. But it says it's a slang verb usually meaning to commit an act which will result in a long time prison sentence or even deletion. Most commonly used in NYC, though not exclusively. One who crashes out can also be called a crash dummy. Think we talked about this quite a couple of crash dummies this year. Or people
Yeah.
put you in a crash dummy situation. So they instigate a crash out situation put you behind the wheel, and send you towards the wall.
Yeah. And crash out is being used more broadly as well, right? So it's not necessarily linked to,
Of course.
to prison
It's not,
sentence.
it's not, this,
But,
it's not all
but,
linked to prison sentence. So yeah, that's
but
true.
so
There is also
sometimes,
because the
yeah.
huh?
I
No,
was
no,
gonna say
continue.
it's not always linked to prison sentences. Sometimes it's even worse. There are worse things out there than prison, than catching a case. Some people crash out like crazy, man.
Yeah, it's a broad state. It's a broad definition of crash out because it also can mean to willingly or unwillingly enter a situation knowing the outcome will not be good. And I mean, there has been a couple of these situations, and one of the. Let's start with the first crash out. The first crash out we're gonna cover today is the BBL taking a major dump. Literally. First of all, the popularity has been taking a dive. Many women are choosing now to go back, reverse BBL.
But are they taking it out or are they not doing it?
They are taking it out. They are taking it out, man. They're taking it out. And it can have different reasons, right? Could be that, I mean, everything is getting saggy. Could be that some people are having difficulties with let's call it
Hygiene.
hygiene. The smell.
KaiR maintenance.
The maintenance is smelling crazy. The oil is smelling rancid. Hey man, one of the craziest crash outs we had is the BBL smell crash out. Let's take a look. Fair use.
Yeah, those BBLs be stinking. So you guys may have seen this online that BBL smells is trending. And there are a lot of reasons for that smell, but I think that I will tell you guys a story about a girl that I dated, and I took her out. She had a BBL. Her body looked crazy good. Like she had it done right. Her whole body looked amazing. So we linked up and we went out, had a really good time. We went to a Lakers game and then went to a spot, my LA Live, and had some dinner. Had a really good time. And so she was like, "So what you trying to do?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go back to my place and relax, have a nightcap, and see where it takes us." So we drive back to my spot. And so light the candles, get the music going, open up a bottle of champagne, and we sitting there and we having a nice vibe. And we started getting into it and everything, and clothes started to come off. And she wanted to give me a little show. So she was like, just stand right there. And so like she took off everything very.
He was standing there like
It's about to go down.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
oh man, let's continue.
very seductively and got on my bed and started twerking that thing, right? And I was like, what the hell? Because at this point, she got nothing on. And I smelled this smell and it hits my nose. Shit was like a salt of my nose. I'm like, what the hell? And so I'm like, maybe, not to be rude, but I know we had a long day. You're not smelling that fresh down there. I think you need to get into the shower and go ahead and freshen up. And she looked at me so embarrassed. I did it as gently as I could, but what I realized is if someone has had a normal size behind for all of their life,
Mm.
and then they switch up, and now they got this big BBL, they have to reach back there and really clean. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not
Sometimes they call that your arms are too small, too short to box.
And I remember, KR, I remember when we were covering this story, it was before you played, you started talking about it. So this was episode, which episode was this?
140. 140.
140.
So if you, yeah.
So I remember during that episode, I was like, so you started talking about it. So it was the introduction, and I didn't see the video yet. And I was like, but how does it smell? How can is it the material that's deteriorating? What's happening? And then you started laughing because you said sometimes it's not something to the extent of sometimes it's not the product.
Amen. Amen. Sometimes fashion takes sacrifices, and that could be your body odor, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, but this post had about 3.5 million views on TikTok. This particular TikTok video. So that shows you that the BBL is not as popular as it used to be, and a lot of people have come into contact with these situations. Ladies with a piece of toilet paper between the cheeks because they forgot to clean it out or move it out. Smell. I'm not gonna go into details, but there are still other parts as well. Things that are crazy. That are crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, man, guys, if you want to check the full episode out, go another full episode. But this part, go check out episode 150. You can go on our search bar and just type in 140 on our channel, and you can find this episode. Want to say something else?
Yeah, I just want to know, guys. So I want to get a feeling, of course, especially from our audience, our core audience. Do have any of you experienced a smelly BBL? Let us know in the comment down below. And also, if there are ladies out there that have had a BBL and have taken it out, please let us know what the reason was. I know that sometimes, KR, it's like medical, but sometimes the look is crazy. If it's done incorrectly, you see it sagging, as you said. It seems like oh man.
Sometimes it looks like two basketballs.
Yeah, but you also have like
you have the diaper look. I don't know. Do they show you the diaper look before you choose it, or the basketball look? This is how it's gonna look, and you choose it, or does it just this form? I don't know.
I wouldn't know. I've never. I think sometimes it's just done incorrectly. I think it's just.
Yeah, I think so as well.
And also,
don't choose cheap
I don't know
options.
I don't know. I do think that. Yeah, I think, as you said, a lot of people are not using it enough anymore. Are using it as much, not as popular. People are going back to natural, but I would say, I mean, a natural was always great. It's a good thing.
I like water. I don't like brick.
Yeah. It's like
those who know what I mean.
Yeah. So it's like mumps when people have like the swollen like cheeks and then they pull, but then for the other cheeks. In any case.
Guys, in any case, we want to hear from you, not from RJ, because he's going a route I don't want to go into. Let us know what you think about this. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll pick the best ones to feature in one of our future videos. So make sure you share your hottest take, RJ.
Yes. Hey guys, we'll be highlighting the best comments as KaiR said. So if you have a hot take, do not hesitate to let us know. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates. As you know, here on the Double Thought Show, we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. So if you have a hot take and you want to have a chance to get an honorable mention in one of our future shows in the comment of the week section, drop your comment. KR.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go to the Utah crash out. This was one of the craziest crash outs I've seen all year, man. Yo.
I told you, motherfuckers.
Whoa!
Call the cops!
DJ. Yo.
I wasn't, huh? I told you, motherfuckers.
Whoa!
Oh,
Call the
man.
cops!
Call the cops, Mr. Obvious.
Yeah.
Moving on to the story. Equal parts outrageous and bizarre. Michael Lee Murray drove his brand new Subaru Outback straight into a Utah car dealership, claiming it had a mechanical issue. RJ.
Yeah. There were some screws loose. Oh, it's not in the car, in the driver's head. I mean, oh,
Yo!
yeah, guys. Hey,
Yo!
yeah. Remember, guys, to rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our other socials, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon as well, so you stay up to date when we drop new videos. KR, there was a mechanical issue. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was here.
definitely. Definitely. Definitely.
You know when they
imagine
say,
being so.
you know when they say the problem is mental. That was literally the case here.
Yeah, man. Imagine you're being so angry that about your car, and you decide the only logical solution is to smash it at the place you just brought it from. Yo. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy if you think about it. And by the way, it was all about a mechanical issue. It's just they told them we sell it as is. So basically they're telling you should have done your homework first instead of buying it and then finding out the mechanical issue. Well,
It was a secondhand. It was a secondhand car.
Yes, yes.
It wasn't a. You said brand new car, but it was a secondhand car.
Did I say brand new?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
mean, I think
It was new to him. It was new to him. That's what I mean. Brand new to him. Well, he found out it wasn't brand new to him as well. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I cannot stop watching it. Actually, I've watched it like maybe 30 or 40 times. It's if you think about it, right? What makes you think this is the right way to solve this problem? It's wild.
I can imagine how it happened though. I can see it happening. KR, you know we're talking about secondhand car dealers, right? And you know dealerships, car dealerships have a very bad reputations, and they have the reputation of having shady
business. Yeah, it's a shady. That's what like they call it used car salesman, right? They don't call people like that for no reason.
Yes. They use people. So they probably
manipulate. No. Well.
Let me not use the word manipulate, but they use their I'm not saying this happened, but so this is just speculation, of course. But I can imagine that guy felt ice cubed, no Vaseline, after having bought the car.
Ice cube.
After having bought the car, he was probably convinced by some, sleazy way of talking. At least that's what he might have felt. And, and then you go and confront. And I do agree with you, KR. At the end of the day, you're responsible. So, hey, you need to do your research. But probably he bought it because the dude convinced him that it was a deal. Hey, if you leave now, you won't get it back. This is the best chance you'll get. And so he bought it. And when he found out something, he might have thought, okay, I've been bamboozled. Let me do something about this. Let me go back and talk to the dealer. And then what do they do, man? What do these people do? Oh, it's never my fault, but I can upsell you. I'm not saying this is what happened, but I mean, I'd like to think that
Chances
that's what
are,
happened.
chances are, yeah. Well,
Because
I mean, at
that's
a
the
double
because
thought show.
and then the reason why I'm doing this like thought exercise is because it's either that or the dude is crazy by himself. But I do think that
I
sometimes you
think he
flip.
blacked out. I think he
I think
blacked
yeah,
out.
you flip, right? You black out and then
You can get so angry sometimes that you start punching. He chose not to punch. He chose to drive the car. You know what would have been the perfect thing for someone to
what?
say. You see, the car works fairly well. At the end of that.
But when you crash out, hey, if you when you crash out, you're harming yourself. You're putting yourself in a bad
Yeah,
position.
you
So
put yourself in a bad position. I think this is and at the Double Dot Show we try to always cover these stories so you can learn from them and not find yourself in this situation. So what can you learn from this? When you're trying to buy a car, do your due diligence. Check everything. Check the mileage. Check the dealership review. If it's a shady place, don't go there. Have someone who has, if you're not experienced in cars, have someone who is experienced in cars. Look up the reviews of the car. Look what's uh, usually going wrong at what mileage, what you have to replace at certain mileages. So you have to do good research before you find yourself in this situation, because otherwise you'll be here featured next year.
yeah.
Unless you want to be featured on our show. If you do it, send us the video to give us the exclusive. Guys, I want to hear from you. You want to say something?
No, I'm good.
Okay, guys, we want to hear from you. What do you think about this situation? Have you ever thought someone would? Yo, I'm going to replay this because I cannot stop watching it. I'll be honest. Have you ever thought someone would do something like this? Bro, this is from a movie. This is what you usually only see this in a movie.
Call the cops!
Yo, come on, man. RJ, let's be honest. If someone, wait a second, look how he walks out of the car.
I told you,
I
motherfucker.
th-
Whoa!
it's like a movie. It's literally a movie. Like I told you, MFers. Now call the cops. If someone tells you this story, you would say it's a movie. It's not real. It's not
yeah.
real. So guys, let us know what you think about this situation. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I cannot, like I said, I cannot stop watching it. I can replay it again, but I won't do it. I won't do it. Won't do it. Drop your thoughts down below in the comments below. We'll be picking some of the best comments to feature in one of our future videos. And make sure you share your hottest take.
Yes, guys, thank you. And as KR said, and I think I'm gonna ask you right after we move. So before we move to the next one, just show it one more time. But we want to thank you. As KR said, the best takes will be mentioned in a future shows. So if you have a hot take, let us know and we'll drop it in the thought of the week segment of a future show. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates. We want to thank you for watching, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments. KR, one more time, please. Maestro.
Yo.
I wasn't, I told you, motherfucker. Whoa! Call the cops!
And there's always one Mr. Obvious in the room. He
Call the
tells you
cops.
call the cops.
Yeah.
Hey, call the cops.
Yeah.
Man, come on.
No ish, Sherlock.
No, start bossing at him. Make it worse. Pull out your blicky.
He's the driver.
Pull out your blicky and start blasting at him. Like
Luigi. Like Luigi. Okay. I was
Actually,
just about to say
talking
that.
about Luigi. Hey, that's a good transition. Talking about Luigi. Let's talk about Luigi.
Yeah, let's talk about
Let's talk about Luigi. This was going out with a bang. The end of the year, you pop a CEO. Let's take a look at part of the video. Let's take a look at this stuff.
Stop it there.
Let me skip this one.
Check. Dispatch 24 closet.
Man runs up on a CEO. This is what they would call white on white crime, a white on white crash out.
There was a time, though, that Italians were not considered white. During the
I know.
during
I
the
know. You did
the
your research. You did your research.
of course I did.
They were called straight haired N-words.
They weren't regarded as whites. They were regarded as like the low lives, and then slowly but surely they assimilated, and now they're also catching strays from BLM. Maybe
Yeah.
there will come a time that the blacks will also be regarded as whites, as the establishments. I think perhaps
It will be
the
by LLM.
LLM.
Yes, LLM. Well, once LLM rises, it will be the end of
LLM.
BLM. LLM. Latino lives matter.
Latino.
Latinx. Whoa, what? Latinx. Latinx. This new booty people. Latinx. I don't know why they started with that Latinx stuff, but okay. Latinx.
It was to avoid the Latino and Latina, and I like a couple of people
do
said
you see how they write women now?
Womex.
No.
How?
So they accepted a way of writing women with a Y instead of an E.
So the word man doesn't appear.
Well, no, yes.
Okay. But I think
But
that
continue.
spells.
Hey, we need
Wait,
to
wait,
focus
wait,
on
wait.
Luigi.
Wait. Before we do that, one thing. I have a question here. The whole purpose.
I'm here for Luigi, man. I'm here for Luigi, man.
The whole purpose. Let me just say this, and then we continue to Luigi. The whole purpose, right, of eliminating the N, the men in the word, is to celebrate freedom, right? So no man, no oppression. If I'm not mistaken, MYN spells mine. So
Hey. I don't make the rules. It's the femmes. The femmes are making the rules.
but let's go to Luigi, man. Let's go
Let's
Luigi.
go
'Cause
to Luigi, man.
I heard.
Yeah. Tell me.
So I heard that a couple of rumors. I don't know if they're rumors or whether they're true or not, but I heard that he was into black men. Did you hear that? Or maybe black man was into him. I don't know.
Well, that's probably the case. I don't know. I heard a lot of stuff about. I mean, there's crazy stories going around. Seems like he's a batter and a hitter,
Yeah.
a catcher or a pitcher. Let's put it that way.
And you know where he's locked up right now, right?
I know. Wait a second. Wait. I'll tell you where he's locked up.
Guys, let us know in the chat if you know where Luigi is locked up right now. He's locked up with Diddy.
This
Well, maybe
is
not
the
with Diddy.
welcome committee. This was the welcome committee. This is how the welcome committee came in.
He's in the same facility as Diddy is.
Yeah,
the same facility.
man. You know who's
And-
also. By the way, do you know who's also on the defense team? I know Luigi's gonna get 500 years after this one. I know
Diddy's-
for sure he's gonna get 500 years after this one. No one is gonna yell Luigi's name after 6 months.
It's Diddy's lawyer's wife, right?
Yes, but he was
You,
also walking around there. So,
you
yo,
know
did
who
you
else
see
is locked?
the prep walk?
No, I didn't. But you know who
That
else is locked up in that facility, KaiR?
who else?
My
Purple.
mind is telling me no.
Nah, oh no, he's not locked up there. I don't think so. I don't think so. You're
Go look it
stretching
up.
it. You're
Go look it
stretching
up.
it. No. I don't think. Yo, I don't think so. I don't think
Go
so.
look it up.
It's
Go,
impossible, RJ.
go look it
You're
up.
playing around. You're
Go
playing
look it up.
around, man. Let me see.
Guys,
Let me
go
see.
look it up.
R. Kelly, current. Nah, he's in North Carolina, man.
He's been transferred. He's been transferred. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, transferred to North Carolina. Did he used to be locked up in New York?
I read it. I read it. And also Maxwell was also there, the lady. Um
Okay.
the Island Boys lady, but I think they moved her to
Yeah,
Florida as
she's
well.
already to the prison. They are shipped off to the prison.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a jail, right?
Well, they were all
Isn't that
there.
one a jail?
What? Oh, it's a jail
Isn't
pending the outcome, probably. But they've
it's
all
a
been there,
jail?
so it's like a celebrity. It's like a celebrity.
Let me talk. Let's talk about this real quick because I mean they had. I mean I think every investigator in the NYPD was wanted their picture moment because there were like 20 men escorting this guy. No black man in sight, so you might be right. You might be right. Now, but you have the
There's a
mayor.
black guy in the back right there.
There are two black guys. A mayor,
Mayor, Mayor
our
Adams.
mayor, our mayor.
Oh man.
He's an honorable mention, by the way. He's not on the list. It's an honorable mention. He crashed out. He's crashed out to the point he's working now.
Yo,
He has to work for his freedom. But yeah,
what he's trying to do, yo, what he's trying to do right now is fail forward. since Trump.
he's trying to make sure Trump gives him that leeway. Hey, yo,
Since Trump won the election, he's been pandering, man.
he's been pandering like crazy.
No more woke agenda, man. Oh,
No more work, no more work. But you see the mayors there, it's maybe three guys, but they're keeping the black guys away. You never know what he will turn into.
the
No, but
the
you
one
had look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. The war was what this guy was walking with Air Jordans, man. This is by the way off-white with Air Jordans, RJ.
yeah,
You know the off-white Air Jordans, how much they go for, right?
how much?
900 plus. So he ain't a broke detective.
I'll say this though. Lucky he has off-white Air Force Jordans, right?
Yep.
You know what you don't want to see him wear?
I have no idea.
The blacks. The black Air Force Ones. That's the last thing. That's the last thing you want him to wear.
Hey man.
That's
This
the
was at
last.
the end of the day. The end of the day, this was a crazy crash out. I think this not the last time we'll hear the story. I'm curious what is behind this
Yeah.
guy's motive. Because apparently he wasn't even a customer or client. I don't know how they call it in that sector of United Healthcare. So yeah, the people are alleging a lot of stuff. He was, of course, the CEO was also under investigation. They are also looking into whether he had help Luigi right now. I mean, there's so much things they need to still find out about this thing. The whole thing about him going to McDonald's, that's a weird situation as well.
Yeah.
That's a very weird situation, but
Um,
yeah, man, there are better ways to solve. Again, this is the same thing. There are better ways to solve problems
yeah.
than popping someone. Don't boom people. Don't boom people out of nowhere, thinking you're solving the problem. RJ,
Um, two things. I think SBF is there
could be yes,
and the detention
yeah,
center. He is there.
yeah.
And um,
Won't
the
help him
second thing,
anything, but
if you share the video, if you share the picture one more time,
this one,
yeah, the black guy there, you know who he looks like? He reminds me of?
this one.
Yeah, the one with the
With a
so not Mayor Adams, the other one.
no, this one. Oh,
Yeah,
you can see my
he
this one.
reminds me of. He reminds me, yeah, that dude. He reminds me of Marlo Stanfield of The Wire. He looks like Marlo, man, from afar at least. The resemblance is uncanny.
Let's put a side by side. Let's put a side by side, man. Where's the oh, I can't find it anymore. What the heck?
Yeah, it is what it is. But in the meantime, guys, while
I
KaiR is,
found it.
yeah, okay. Yeah, he looks
Yeah,
like Marlo.
people were comparing this to the to the Superman perp walk as well. The
Okay.
amount of people that were basically surrounding him, escorting him towards the detention center. I mean, come on, man.
They
I
just
want to
wanted,
say it.
yeah, they just wanted a
People,
picture.
they wanted just a picture, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
they just wanted,
it looked like the whole precinct showed up for a
yeah,
picture, and they were like, "Hey, you can do it. No, I'm gonna walk.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
walk.
yeah,
They're gonna take my picture because it's a legendary moment.
yeah,
I
yeah,
did do
yeah,
nothing, but I want that picture."
yeah.
Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about this whole situation. Do you think that the story that RJ just told is true? Are you one of his people? Let's call it that way. Or one of his people? Let us know in the comments. Drop your thoughts. And we'll be picking some of the best comments to feature in one of our future videos. Don't be too detailed. Don't want to hear the backstory of whatever back. Just say I was involved or something like that. Make sure you share your hottest take though, RJ.
Yes, so Scare said we will be highlighting the best comments. So if you have a hot take, do not hesitate to let us know. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates. As you know, here on the Double Thought Show, we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. So if you have a hot take, drop it. Let us know. Thank you for watching. And let's keep the conversation going in the comments. KaiR.
Yeah, man. The next one was this one. Courtroom crash out on judge. Now, we covered this in episodes 134 and 220. Of course, we're talking about Deobra Redden or Reedon, whatever his pronunciation is, who jumped on Judge Mary Kay Holtis in Vegas. For those who haven't seen the video, guess what? We have it for you. Straight out of the courthouse.
Wait,
Fair
KR,
use.
don't play it yet. You'll don't play it yet. You can share it. So share it, and I'll give you the sign of when you press play. Just you'll know when to press play. So share the video. Put it on the screen. Yeah, okay. Blue 42. Blue 42. Set.
Here it is.
Let's play it
Bro, by
again.
the way,
Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
wait a second. I need to let it breathe. I need to let it breathe. When
Let's-
wait a second. When the quarterbacks get sacked, it takes a minute or two, or 30 seconds, 20 seconds for them to get back up.
Tua takes a
Definitely,
bit
if
more.
someone is jumping over the O line like this, you gotta
I agree.
let.
Yeah. On average, Tua takes
On
a bit
average.
more time.
Well, Tua doesn't stand up anymore, but
Okay,
depending how
okay.
he's.
Let's try another one. Let's try another one. Omaha. Omaha. Set.
I was expecting you to go a different route with the second one.
Which one?
I thought you were going. I thought you were going next. That Prescott. Here we go. Yeah, man. But you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Old school. Old school. Those who didn't grow up during that time, man. We're talking about the legendary Steelers. I might jump to Steelers now. I don't know. Pats are playing like ish. I might join a legendary team, man. Now, anyway, fair use.
About the 1 yard line. Good catch by Steve. He's a very quiet. Usually strong.
Look at Troy.
How about that? Oh my goodness! Why not? He's had that kind of an day. Wow! He makes that kind of an impression and impact on every game he plays. It's all about instinct. He comes diving over the line of scrimmage at the snap of the ball. Everyone else is on the heels. Look at him.
This is exact play. And you know what's sad about this, RJ?
What?
He was gonna go for 60 days in was it probably prison now? Or was it jail? No, anyway, doesn't matter. The lockup, she was basically extending his lockup with 60 days because he already wasn't doing things according to the agreement. And now he's about to do 26 to 65.
And you're not talking about.
Years.
Yeah. You're not talking about days.
26 to 65 years.
Yeah. That's not the only thing that's not the only thing that's right. That's not the-
ass nigga.
That's not the only thing. I believe it was a false start too. So that was like oh man. But you need to give credit where credit is due, man. The way he
Athletic. Could have
yeah,
used that athleticism for something else, though. They get him locked
yeah.
up for 20 to 26 years. I mean, maybe they're gonna fight it. Fight it, of course. They might knock it down to maybe 13, 10 years or something like that. But hey, he's gonna sit for at least 8. That's for sure. At least 10. I think he'll sit at least for 10.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Play a bit cuckoo. Gotta play a little bit cuckoo.
Yeah, I mean, he is cuckoo. If you look at the picture you showed, or I don't know if it was a thumbnail, but he looks like Bane.
They had to.
He looks like
Wait a
Bane
second.
from
Let me see if I
Batman.
can find. Let me see if I can find the video of him when he got sentenced, because that looked crazy. That looked crazy.
Wasn't he crying? Was he crying?
No, he wasn't crying. He wasn't crying. He wasn't
No.
crying. But that looked crazy. That looked crazy. The way they
Diabra Redden.
Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. This is stuff you don't
Las
usually
Vegas.
see.
Yeah, it's I thought it was New York, but this happened in Las Vegas,
It's Vegas. Yeah, this is Vegas.
or at least Nevada.
Let me see if I can find them real quick. I found it, but I don't want to play it from this. But hey, let's play it this way anyway.
We can play it muted or something.
Let me zoom in a little bit so I can zoom out the logo.
All right.
Yes. Oh, of course. Wait a second. Give me a second. But as you can see, I need to unmute it so you can hear it. At his sentencing, things were moving a little bit interesting, to say the least. Very interesting.
Judge, Miss Judge Susan H. Johnson, I don't understand why the state is like really going after my character. I mean, I've always had problems since I was a little kid of like psychosis and being in big crowds and always feel like my life is in danger. I didn't know, being a young person, even in middle school, elementary school, knowing that like I fear for my safety. I'm just being me, going to school, growing up, trying to do the right things. I never get.
I feel the lawyer between us wants to say something. You it's like
You know what the equivalent of that is?
No idea.
Okay. The equivalent of man waking up to noise in the middle of the night identifies that someone is breaking in, goes downstairs with a blicky, and starts shooting at in the dark, hoping he hits someone. That's what he's doing. He's like, usually you argue. So you make a point. For example, you say, okay, I have anxiety, and then you substantiate, and then you say attack on character, and then you substantiate. But he's just throwing everything and see what sticks. Hey, man, it is what it is.
I can't find it, but when he was being sentenced, what do you think his lawyer was doing?
When he was being laughing?
Yes, when they were saying how many years
shaking
he
his
was going to get.
head, like what?
With his hands. Let me be more specific.
With his
hands? Where were the hands of his lawyer when he was getting his sentencing, his years?
Was he holding him?
He had his hand on this dude's back. He was trying to feel. Just in case.
He can hold him before he decides.
He could still grab him. Yo, people, guys. Again, we try to warn you about this stuff. We show you not to laugh at the guy because it's a very sad situation. But you have to learn from this. You cannot jump on a judge. You know better. You no matter how much you black out on your lawyer. Give him the uppercut. Give your lawyer the uppercut. Go.
Yeah.
Don't run to the judge because you're done after that. They're gonna make an example out of him.
Yeah. They will.
Just like they're gonna make an example out of Luigi. I don't know if it's gonna stop anyone, but hey, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Don't be this dumb.
Hey man, it is what it is. I think KR, we can move to the next topic, guys. Before we do that, unless there was something else you wanted to share,
I don't have
but
anything else.
we will be highlighting, as you guys know, the best comments. So let us know in the comments below what you think about the situation. Do you think that 26 seems a bit excessive to me? But do you let me know, guys, if you guys think that the amount of years that he's getting is too much? Yes or no? Let me know if you know other things. Maybe you are or have shared prison with him. Is he also jumping over the cafeteria, attacking the cafeteria ladies? Let us know that in the comment section below as well. Remember, the best takes will have a chance to get mentioned in a future show during the Thought of the Week segment. So if you have a hot take, do not hesitate to let us know. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on different stories. So
One last thing.
Okay.
One last thing. What I wanted to mention is you can find this episode. You can find this story in episode 134 and 220. So if you want
We
to
did
check
it
it
twice.
out. Yeah, because we covered the first time and we covered
The-
the sentencing. We
The
didn't cover
sentencing,
anything
the
in
attack
between.
and the
Yeah.
sentencing. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. So yeah, you can check it out. I mean, I think there's a consistency in how we react to this story.
I think
We
so too.
told you back then that they're gonna make an example out of him. They gave him football numbers, man. These are pre Bills Detroit Lions numbers.
Why did you have to go there, man? Come on. Why did you have to go there, man? Oh man.
Yo, Josh Allen MVP. There's only 2 MVPs in this league right now. Action Jackson and Josh Allen. Yo.
Mahomes.
Next topic. If Mahomes, yeah, it's not Mahomes.
The refs, at least the refs.
If it's, you
The
know where I
refs.
was going. You know where I was going. We know the main ref. Throw that flag.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but anyway, guys, let us know in the comments what you think. Let's go to the next one. The next one is a person who's been showing up on multiple. I don't know who has more shows, her or Diddy. I have no idea. Tiffany Henyard. She's been crashing out the whole year. But I think you can sum it up at the downfall. The downfall has started. Let's take a look. Fair use.
Breaking news tonight from suburban Thornton Township. More drama for embattled supervisor Tiffany Henyard.
And WGN's Jenna Barnes is live in Homewood with more details for us right now.
Even the anchor seems a bit tired. Look at her face when they switch to her. Look at it. Look at this.
Tiffany Henyard.
And WGN's Jenna Barnes is live in Homewood with more details for us right now.
What
Jenna.
am I doing here? I'm gonna go back. Let me go
Live in
back.
Homewood with more details
Look
for
at her
us right
face.
Battle Supervisor Tiffany Henyard.
And WGN's Jenna Barnes is live in Homewood with more details for us right now. Jenna.
Rolling your eyes.
Ray and Micah, we were promised a raucous caucus, and indeed, that is what we witnessed. Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard, who was appointed to that position tonight, lost her bid for the Democratic Party's nomination in this rarely used political process. It now appears if she wants to run for supervisor again, it will have to be as a write-in candidate.
And we know the people who support her can't write. I'm not saying that they can't write. I mean, they're not capacitated to write at that moment, you know. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into details. We've covered this, man. Just if you just on our page, if you want to look it up, just press TIFF and you'll find a bunch of videos. She's been crashing out, RJ. She's been crashing out.
Yeah, I mean, she's the definition of a crash out dummy if there ever was one. And even if she wasn't crashing out, one could argue that she is a dummy. But before we proceed with this topic, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Don't forget to like the video and also share it with your friends, your family, and your enemies. Check us out on our other socials as well. And after subscribing, guys, remember to hit that notification icon so you stay up to date when we drop new videos. But
you might
Tiffany,
be right on that one. You might be right on that one.
And the way she talks to people, you know why? Okay, so to me, the highlight, the confirmation that she's not that smart was when the reporter was asking her a while back about the spending she allegedly did with a trip
in Vegas.
When she was on a trip was it in Vegas?
Yeah, it's Vegas.
Yeah, it was in Vegas, or at least, yeah, I'm for sure it's on the West Coast. But she was there spending money, and the reporter said, I understand that you spend the people's money.
And what that was in Vegas, the one you're talking about right now, yeah.
That was in
Definitely
Vegas,
yeah.
With friends and families. And then she said, no comment. No comment. and then she started denying. Didn't happen. So you never went to Vegas? No comment. Like, what are we doing, Tiffany?
Yeah.
Tiffany. So she thinks, that's, I mean, if you're going to lie to me, do it well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I think she is. Sometimes people get promoted into by chance. They get promoted into places, jobs, roles they have no business being into. This is a typical situation where you can see that someone, whether you can call it DEI hire, I mean, she was given the position after the previous Thornton Township supervisor passed away. They basically handed on a silver platter. She wasn't chosen. So she took that and ran with that. She ran the other way.
Isn't that what they wanted to do with Biden as well and Harris? Oops, I think either KaiR or I am stuck. Was it me or was it you, Kim? Wait. Not yet. Don't be too trigger happy.
I'm back. Tiffany is trying to stop me. Hey, man, what is this, man? Whoa. New world order. Oh, no, just kidding. But all jokes aside, RJ, continue.
Yeah, I think what you mentioned, because you said that the original Thornton supervisor, Thornton's township supervisor, passed away, and then Tiffany was basically the next in
Appointed.
line. But she was
Yep.
never elected. I would argue that that's what they have been trying to do, and maybe are still trying to do with the current president.
yo, yo, yo. It's been people been talking. People been talking. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? We still have a month to go. So
And they might send another Luigi to go. They might sign Mario. It's me,
they're gonna
Mario.
send someone to that. I think some. Hey, I hope not. But
Yeah.
protect that man because they came
Yeah.
for his neck twice already.
Yeah. And you know who? Well, I'm talking about Biden actually. I'm talking about that's what they're trying to do.
Okay, I'm talking
Maybe
about
let
Trump.
him pass away and then let the the federal KR KR the federal Tiffany Henyard take over.
The Indian city girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my
Anyway,
god.
guys, this is crazy. I mean, and by the way, we're still gonna continue covering her up until the election, which is in April. We have some things in mind. We're gonna drop some old stuff to see how it goes. So next year we'll continue. We'll continue. The crash out is not over. She's gonna be a nominee for crash out of the year 2 consecutive years. That's for sure. Right now she's leading, but she's gonna crash out in already know 2025. She's gonna crash out again.
Yeah.
People like her, like you said, she's a crash dummy.
Yeah.
They are always in the wrong car, heading
Yeah.
towards that wall.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, let us know what you think.
Hmm.
Do you think she's a crash dummy? Do you think Dalton is a crash out?
Township.
Thornton Township and Dalton, both of them. Are they gonna crash out on Tiffany? Are they crashing out on Tiffany right now? Hey, man, there's so many questions I have about Tiffany. Tiffany, if you're watching this, let us know in the comments what you're gonna do. Are you gonna run up?
Pop off and show me.
Are you gonna pop off? I mean, I heard you don't have a police chief anymore, so you can arrest me. Anyway, guys, drop your comments, your thoughts down below. We'll be picking some of the best comments to feature in one of our future videos. Drop your hottest take, Ajay.
Yes, guys, drop your hottest take, and if it's hot enough, if it's blazing enough, we will mention it in a future show during our comment of the week section. So if you have a hot take, do not hesitate to let us know. Also, don't forget to like, share the video, but most importantly, subscribe and hit the notification icon so you stay up to date when we drop new videos. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. KR, let's proceed. Is this going to be the final topic? What's coming
It's
up
gonna
next?
be the final one. This is gonna be the final one. Let me prepare it. Let me prepare it because this is like a sazon. You know, you gotta make it, let it cook a little bit. You know,
Sí, claro.
straight from Venezuela, straight from Caracas. What's another city in Venezuela? I only know Caracas.
I think in Venezuela you have
Maracaibo.
what?
Maracaibo, straight from Maracaibo.
Yeah, Maracaibo. Is La Guaira also from there? From Venezuela, or is it Colombia?
I have
La
no
Guaira or La
idea.
Guaira. Maybe I'm
I
pronouncing
know
it.
Caracas.
La Guaira. Where's the other one? There's another popular
I
one.
know what airports not to land on.
No, there's another there's another popular one. Wait, what's it called again?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the most wanted list of Maduro after this one.
Yeah, I doubt it. I think he has his hands full.
Yeah, I think so as well. But hey, But people like Lionel, it's making his life easier. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at his situation. This guy became popular, or at least notorious, after this video. Fair use.
Mi gente, he pensado invadir una casa en United States.
United
Ya
States.
que me enteré que existe una ley que dice que si una casa no está habitada, podemos expropiarla. Capichi, muchachos, aquí en United States también se aplica la de invasión de terreno. Y creo que ese será mi próximo negocio. Invadir casas abandonadas, ya que me he buscado unos códigos con mis amigos africanos. Y me dijeron,
KaiR, I have a question.
Africans has to do with this, man. He's trying to pull Africans in this
Yeah,
mess.
but I have a question because he's saying he found the information, the squatting information, and probably a brochure of some sort, while doing some investigations with his African friends. I have a question. What type of Africans do you think he's referring to?
You're trying to set me up. You're trying to set me up.
Well, let's proceed. Guys, let us know. Those you didn't need to answer it. Guys, let us know in the comments because he's saying that he found the information. So Leonel Moreno is a Venezuelan immigrant who migrated immediately. What?
Illegal immigrant.
Yeah,
Let's put this
who immigrated illegally from Venezuela. And he's been not only immigrating, not only moving, but he's also recording himself, like vlogging, or has been at least. And so now he's saying that he got information because his next business model will apparently be squatting. At least that's what he said a while back, because he dropped some
No, he's
other videos
squatting.
which we covered as well. But now he's saying that he and some African friends of his have found out that there are squatting rights. What type of Africans do you guys think that he's talking about? Drop it in the link below. Let's see. I'm just curious, KaiR. I'm just curious. Let's proceed.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that out of me. For sure.
dijeron que ya llevan como 7 casas expropiadas. Y como dice el dicho, papi, hay que buscar la vuelta. Y la vuelta ahorita mismo es invadir casas, ya que nos encontramos en situación de calle y es la única manera que tenemos para no vivir en la calle y no ser una carga pública. Capichi, la ley dice que las casas abandonadas, deterioradas y que esté en mal estado, podemos llegar y repararlas, vivir en ella y si podemos venderla, hasta pedir créditos con ella. ¿Qué dicen ustedes?
That's crazy, man. Can you imagine breaking into a house, squatting, and then going to Chase to take out a loan? What?
A loan against the property that's not
Against the
yours.
real estate. Against the.
It's not that far fetched. They're giving loans to people who are illegals right now. So
That's true. That's true.
only thing he has something now to leverage it against.
That's true.
I have a house that's not mine, but you can have it. But it turned out very bad for him because at a certain point he started dropping all these videos about the FBI chasing him.
Por Dios, te pido, mi Dios, que nunca me dejes, que nunca abandones el Rey de Reyes, que siempre estaré parado en la.
And by the way, for those who are asking, yes, that's what you think that's on his nose.
It's not.
This is crazy. And it's in his mouth as well. Yeah.
Y y no
Look at this. Look at this.
venceré ni
And by the way,
pasará
that's
para
her
impulso.
his
Hay
his
muchas
daughter in
personas
his
se
hands.
alegran de que a mí me hayan destruido también mi familia. Estoy muy presente, no voy a caer porque
It's wild, man. It's wild.
lograron lo que querían. La envidia llegó a mi familia. Todo lo que está pasando es culpa de la maldad de ustedes. Y gente.
I'll stay saying this. When someone is crying in front of a camera, imagine you have to press the record button first. So that person held in the cry and then started crying on pressing after pressing that record button. So
Yeah.
as soon as someone is crying like this in front of the camera, I don't believe it one bit.
No, me neither.
And as soon as they got him,
Got that hoe ass nigga.
they got him. He's sitting there in jail now. He's squatting in jail. He was looking for a squat place. He's squatting in jail now. Well, don't squat too much, Leonel, because some people might find that sexy in jail. Hey, man, you gotta be very careful. These weirdos out in there, man. There's some weirdos out there. You might find yourself a Luigi thinking you're the guy. I don't know. I don't know.
Luigi will say it's not the time. Luigi might say it's not the type of black I like, but he'll do.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Weirdos out there, man. Bunch of weirdos out there, man. That's all I'll say. Nah, but all jokes aside, this man crashed out. This is a legit crash out. And for what? Because he was also, the crazy part, he was showing his dollars. Bunch of dollars, 100 bills, saying he has it. He's scamming the system, milking the US welfare. And now he's complaining he can't afford an attorney. So, hey, man.
To each their own.
Cautionary tale. Cautionary. I think this is he's gonna be definitely again, just like Deobra. They're gonna make an example out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's incentivizing. So I think the laws are there, but it's like you can't be incentivizing people of doing things. But then again, why are the laws there in the first place? So is it the chicken or the egg?
They need to
It's
run
the
up there.
crack epidemic. That's what it probably is.
The next people they'll run up on is not CEOs. That's all I'll say. Hey, I'm just looking at the full spectrum. I'm not predicting anything.
Yeah, I got it.
I need
Well,
to
I
put
don't-
it this way because the 3-letter people are watching.
Yeah, the other the governmental alphabet community is watching. The government. Yeah. Anything else you wanted to add relating to this topic?
No, man. I think these are the list of the biggest. We have a couple of honorable mentions as well. To be honest, we have the. Don't forget, Archer. We covered a story last year.
Maybe you can.
This year.
Do we
This
have
year.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, we covered the story of the woman who was getting plowed in jail. You remember that one?
Yeah.
That was a crazy one, but we're not gonna cover that. That was for those who wanna check out that story. That's episode 174. She was getting plowed in UK jail. Usually they poke people out there. Well, they were poking her straight up in jail. We had also the story of the two young guys who stole 230 million. That was a crazy story as well. They stole 230 million in cryptocurrency, and they got caught in Miami, spending it all on HO2Os. For those who don't know, HO2Os is another word for, let's say, the trio foes. HO2Os.
And as that was happening, as they were recording her in the guard in prison with the inmate, the other inmate was recording and she was looking at the camera as well.
Yeah. And then she said, you guys want to hear my story? Yeah. Probably she's going to play victim. And we didn't cover after what happened, but nobody cares. You were getting plowed. By the way, she was a swinger, so
maybe it was an agreement.
1 + 1 equals swing.
1 + 1 + 1 equals threesome.
And of course, we had a couple of stories where we covered the pastors. Pastors also crashed out last year. Crazy. We had the Blink pastor who got locked up.
That was in New York, right?
Yeah. That was New York. Yeah. He got locked up. Lamar Whitehead. You had another pastor who got what's his name? Rudolph Brooks, who got sentenced for on COVID related scams. We had Jamal Bryant. People were going in on him this year, which looked crazy. Apollo Kiboloy, that's an international pastor. He crashed out. Honorable mention.
And now he's running for
mayor. Yo, this is crazy, yo. These guys have no shame.
Yeah, psychopaths usually don't.
They don't. Yeah, so that's that. I think those are the honorable mentions, man. I think it was a good year. It was a good year for crash outs. I mean, crash outs will only continue. I think I said it already to you a couple of years back. The effery continues. It never stops. Just when you think there is someone will crash out in a plane. Instead of driving a car into the Subaru dealership, they'll go in with a plane next year. I don't know. It's crazy. Guys, I want to thank you for following us this year. RJ.
Yes, thank you for following us this year. We really appreciate your support. Hope you guys enjoyed this crash out episode. So what can we learn from these stories? Because of course, here on the Double Thought Show, we not only talk about efferys, but we also try to get some life lessons, right? And I believe if there's one common thread is that actions have consequences, and sometimes on a scale no one could have predicted or anticipated. Hey, whether it's rage, hubris, sheer bad luck, or as we saw in the first crash out of this show, an intolerable smell of feces. These crash outs reminds us of the unpredictability of life in 2024. We'd love to hear from you. Which crash out stood out the most to you? Let us know in the comments. You can also let us on social media. We might check out the community tab as well, because we probably will drop a poll there where people can just select. And if you've made it this far, as we always say, thank you for watching and listening. Thank you for joining us for this special episode as well. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and leave a review. Of course, we want to improve the show. 2024 has been a better year for the Double Thought Show as well. And to avoid crashing out, let us know what you want to listen to in 2025. We'll see you next time for another deep dive into the stories that matter. Remember, the upcoming Thursday, which is Thursday 26th, the second day of Christmas, or as they call it, I don't know what they call it. I don't know what they call it, but we'll see you next time.
From now on, the second crash out day.
Yeah, we're gonna dub it, declare it the second double thought crash out episode day, or we'll think of a better name, of course. But check that show out as well, because that show will not only talk about crash outs, but it's gonna be a special edition. We're gonna talk about celebrity crash outs of 2024. So we'll see you later. We'll see you next time. Let's have a healthy conversation in the comments, and until next time, peace.
Peace.
I called Santa Claus, sniffing cocaine.
Oh man.